Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So, this video is sort of an update on where I am with regard to Thailand, my current thinking. Am I going to go, am I not going to go? So, just for anyone who hasn't seen the channel before, one of the reasons I'm in Spain is weirdly because I'd love to be in Thailand, but the intense heat has always put me off. I don't know if I could cope with it. My wife, mom, no. So Spain is, I'm sort of using Spain as a feeler gauge. This is to give me an opportunity to see if I could cope with the heat. Although not as intense a heat as Thailand, still very warm in Spain most of the time, or for a lot of the time. Living like this, living in an apartment in a hotter country, and that's what I'd be intending doing in Thailand. So it'd be hard to put a percentage on it, but I would say when I initially arrived here, I was, I suppose, about 40% sure, 30% sure maybe that I would end up in Thailand, but also that if I enjoyed Spain enough that I would, and I was content here, that I would, good chance I would stay here. But things are changing. So right up to Christmas, the weather's fantastic. Most days I was able to still sit out in the balcony and get a bit of sun. But now, from about mid-January, it's cooled down a lot. Now, I will say, compared to home, compared to Ireland, I mean, the weather's fantastic. It rained yesterday most of the day, but that's unusual. You get wee drizzles occasionally and occasional storm, but most of the time it's dry and about 12-13 degrees this time of the year, and I've looked it up now. That goes on for a couple of months, which is fine to live in. But going back to one of the big reasons why I left Northern Ireland, I hated the bad weather. I hated the rain and sleet, going to work early and dark wet mornings. I hated it, always did. And then I spent my first 3 months of last year in the van heading across Northern Europe or Central Europe, and back to the same thing. It was freezing cold all the time. Come to Spain and I've loved the heat, and now I realise that I think I could adjust in Thailand. Now Thailand can be brutal, you know. March, April in Thailand is just so warm. One of the times I went, I think it was the end of April, I felt like I couldn't leave the apartment. I did, but you couldn't stay outside for any length of time. But I think on the whole I would get used to it. And this cooler weather, mad as this is going to sound, I know there'll be people that say I shouldn't be complaining, the weather's fine, but fine isn't good enough. I'm walking about now with my coat again and haven't sit out in the balcony in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Thailand, that just doesn't happen. And it's just getting into my head now, well, it doesn't need to be like this. I can go to Thailand. And now things, the border mar's pretty quiet most of the time, but at this time of the year, it's completely, there's no one around. I mean, look, all this time walking this morning, I don't think we've walked past anybody, and it's like that a lot. Thailand's a complete opposite. So I've just found myself recently thinking about Thailand a lot again, and the reasons why I should go there. So I think I'm going to finish my year in Spain at least. I might stay a bit longer, but circumstances allowing, now at 85-90% sure that I'm going to go to Thailand. Maybe by the end of this year I'll be there. Although, as my regular watchers will know, I don't mind changing my mind. But yeah, just keep thinking about it all the time, you know.
Flashback. End of flashback.
And what you've seen there, that was before the days I was making videos for YouTube. That was just taken in my camera. And it's like that everywhere you go, it's just loads of people and lots happening. And if you want beautiful, you just leave the city and you get peace. Thai people, being in Thailand is so friendly. You talk to people constantly. Thai people as well as there's lots of English and American and Australian and Irish people who live there. People here are different and there's not as much to do, especially this time of the year. So there you go, thought I'd keep you up to speed with what I'm thinking. It's hard to give you the feeling that I have because I'm really enjoying here, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, but I just think it could be a lot better in Thailand. Right, so I'm going to leave that very short, it turned out to be a shorter video. I'm going to leave that very short video off there. Hope you enjoyed it. I suspect my last video, by the way, which was my favourite video ever, got less views than any of my videos that I've done recently. YouTube's very hard to figure out. For all you regular watchers, I thought I'd keep this up to date. You know, I've really enjoyed Spain, I've enjoyed being here, I've enjoyed it's given me so much opportunity to get my head sorted out and understand what I want. But I don't think it's long term for me. It could be in a few years time, I could come back. But I think now I'm going to start setting my targets on Thailand and see where that takes me. So folks, I'm going to leave it off there. Hope you enjoyed that unusual, different type of video. If you did, please subscribe, love your comments, and press the wee bell icon. But until next time, bye for now.